It's 170 meters long, weighs over 18,000 tons, and it is completely invisible to the world's most advanced radars. But here's the shocking fact that should keep you up at night. A single one of these vessels carries more explosive power than all the bombs dropped by every nation in World War II combined. If its captain received a specific encrypted secret code tomorrow, this one boat could vaporize 200 cities in less than 30 minutes. We aren't talking about a weapon of war. We're talking about the end of civilization as we know it. And the most terrifying part? You will never know it's there until it's too late. The ballistic missile submarine, specifically the Ohio class. It is the most destructive machine ever built by human hands. It's a $2 billion insurance policy against the end of the world. In today's video, we are pulling back the curtain on the classified life of the boomers. We'll explore the untold engineering secrets that allow them to vanish, the shocking psychology of the men who hold the keys to Armageddon, and the real reason why these ghosts are the only thing preventing a global nuclear conflict. But stick around, because at the end of this video, we're revealing the secret dead hand. Protocol: the moment the world ends, even if everyone in charge is already gone. To understand the power of an Ohio-class submarine, we have to talk about the math of destruction. Each submarine carries up to 20 Trident 2D5 missiles. That sounds like a lot, but it's the payload that is truly shocking. Each one of those missiles can carry up to 8 independent nuclear warheads. In military terms, these are called MIRVs, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles. Imagine one missile flying into space, then splitting into 8 different spears of fire, each hitting a different city. Each of those warheads has a yield of up to 475 kilotons. For perspective, the bomb dropped on Hiroshima was about 15 kilotons. That means one single warhead is 30 times more powerful than the bomb that ended World War II. And one submarine carries 160 of them. If you do the math, one submarine can deliver the equivalent of 4,800 Hiroshimas. It's not just a weapon, it's a country killer. If an Ohio-class boat sat off the coast of any continent, it could systematically erase every major population center within a 12,000-kilometer radius. But how does something that big stay hidden? The answer is a secret of engineering that defies logic. In the world of submarine warfare, sound is death. If they hear you, you're dead. The Ohio class is designed to be quieter than the ocean itself. This is achieved through a classified process called quieting. The entire engine room isn't bolted to the ship. It sits on a raft, a massive platform supported by rubber mounts that soak up every vibration before it can touch the hull. Even the propeller, the screw, is a work of untold complexity. Its shape is so secret that when a sub is in dry dock, the propeller is often covered with a shroud so that foreign satellites can't photograph its curves. But imagine being trapped in this iron coffin for 90 days straight. No sunlight, no fresh air, and you're sitting just feet away from enough nuclear fire to burn the planet. Would you stay sane, or would the pressure break you before the enemy does? The crew of a boomer is split into 2 groups, the blue crew and the gold crew. They rotate so the submarine almost never stops. When one crew brings the boat home, the other is waiting on the pier to take it right back out. The ship is more important than the people. Inside, time doesn't exist. There are no windows. Sailors work in 18-hour cycles, 6 hours on watch, 6 hours for maintenance and training, and 6 hours for sleep. They use scrubbers to create oxygen and desalinators to turn seawater into drinking water. They are, for all intents and purposes, living on a spaceship at the bottom of the ocean. But the real stress isn't the cramped quarters. It's called radio silence. For 3 months, these men receive almost no news from the outside world. They get family grams, short, one-way text messages from home, but they can't reply, because sending a signal would reveal their position. Imagine your child being born, or a parent passing away, and you can't say a word. You have to sit in the dark, maintaining the weapons of the apocalypse, while your own world changes without you. Of course, the United States isn't the only one with a world ender under the waves. Russia's secret weapon is the Bore class. It is newer, sleeker, and carries the Bulava missile. While the Ohio class relies on surgical precision and stealth, the Bore is built for the brutal environment of the Arctic. It is designed to hide under the polar ice caps. Why? Because ice is the perfect shield. Sonar struggles to penetrate the jagged, shifting layers of the frozen north. The Bore can punch through the ice, launch its missiles, and vanish back into the deep before a satellite can even lock on. It's a global game of hide and seek where the loser doesn't just lose a game, they lose their entire heritage. But this leads us to the most shocking question of all. Who actually pulls the trigger? There is a common myth that the President of the United States has a red button on his desk. That's not how it works. If the decision is made to use the country-destroying power of the submarine, a classified message is sent through VLF, very low-frequency radio waves. These waves can penetrate deep into the ocean. The message is a string of letters and numbers. Inside the submarine, the captain and the executive officer each have a key to a safe. Inside that safe are authenticators, sealed cards that must match the code in the message. Now, here's the real reason this system is so terrifying. The crew doesn't know why they are launching. They don't know if Washington, D.C. has been hit. They don't know if their families are alive. They only know that the code matches. The launch requires two-man rule at every step. No one person can end the world. But if two people agree that the order is valid, the missiles leave the tubes. In less than 60 seconds, the submarine goes from a silent ghost to a volcanic eruption of fire. The missiles ignite underwater, burst through the surface, and roar into the stratosphere at Mach 24. At that speed, there is no defense. There is no taking it back. But what if the submarine itself is destroyed? Or what if the leaders are gone before they can send the code? This is where we encounter the secret dead hand or perimeter systems. While the details remain classified, it is widely believed that modern nuclear submarines have fail-deadly protocols. If they haven't heard from their command for a certain amount of time and certain sensors detect radiation or seismic shocks consistent with a nuclear strike, the authority to launch may shift directly to the boat's commander. The submarine becomes the judge, jury, and executioner for a planet that has already stopped listening. The Ohio class and its Russian and Chinese counterparts are the most terrifying machines ever built. They are designed for a mission they hope they never have to complete. They are the silent service, the invisible line between the world we know and a wasteland of ash. But I want to hear from you. Do you think these submarines actually keep the peace through mutual assured destruction? Or are we just one mechanical error away from a shocking catastrophe? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you found this deep dive into military technology fascinating, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want to see more untold stories of the world's most powerful weapons, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. Because in the world of modern warfare, what you don't see is usually what kills you. Thanks for watching.